Next good. Bam. Oh wow, this is a good one.
Yes.
I can get it for you. I can get it for you so you don't strain your neck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Elon Musk with the X logo there, previously Twitter. So Twitter receives money transmitter license for payment services in Georgia.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lance, you brought this to my attention. Go ahead and explain this a little bit.
I have a little excerpt that I wanted to read here. So basically, what he's trying to do with this is he's trying to turn it into like a currency, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the CEOs that he appointed to X. So funny calling it that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Exhibit.
yeah.
Well, no, you think exhibit. When he says X, I think of X. Ecstasy or some shit. I mean, they could have come up with a better name, don't you think?
He's been trying to do something with X for a minute.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
So X
He
is-
marked that spot.
I guess whatever he's.
For sure. For sure.
That is funny. So she said X is the future of unlimited interactivity, centered in audio, video, messaging, payments, banking, creating a global market for ideas, goods, services, and opportunities. Powered by AI, X will connect us all in ways we just can begin to imagine. So, for me, I thought it was, relevant and something to speak about, is because it's been a transmitter license in Georgia is a good step towards, actually making it a competition with PayPal, Venmo, and all the other platforms that we use. So I thought I would love to hear your opinions about it.
Well, you guys know how I am.
Right.
Cash rules everything around me. So
So I knew this would be good.
as far as another app, Cash App or whatever the case may be, another X, I'm not sure if this is going to be, I guess, the end all be all. I know this is going to bring more and more out of it, but I'm not sure how efficient this is going to work. I know it'll compete with the rest of them, but I don't know. It's a lot to handle.
He wants it at everything app.
A
So
lot,
like
yeah. It's a
literally
lot to
you
handle.
go to this app to get your social, you get to bank, you everything you do from this one app. That's his goal.
It's a lot of information.
Well,
going into it right now.
are you done, P? Sorry.
Oh, no, please.
So here's my thing on the whole thing. They want to eliminate cash for a number of reasons. Because when you use these apps, and now we got another one, and it's not a shock that he's trying to do it, everything has a paper trail. They see what you're doing. It's all tied into the government and everything else,
Right.
so they can see what you're doing with your money, or excuse me, your currency.
Currency. Right.
Money is paper. That's what they're trying to do, and I'm sure they're having meetings with other people in the government to get rid of it, because it's just like the other day, my boy Mr. Tate, that I'm such a fan of. Okay, he had a clip out talking about if you had a $50 bill. And you gave it to your barber. Your barber now takes that $50 bill and gives it to another person. The $50 bill is always in moving, circulating. Now, when you use your app or your phone, anytime you ding it, the banks get 1.5%. So it's not. So wherever you use, so that's what they're trying to do.
Well, I would say so. I don't know if you guys were aware of this, but so he had X.com years ago, and that merged with Peter Thiel's company and created PayPal, and that was his first big
See, there you
sale.
go. He's trying to get the whole cookie.
But he owned it. Then he sold it. I think he got like 300 million,
Yeah,
and then he put
something
most of that in. Well, most of it into SpaceX and Tesla initially, and then they both were about to go under at the same time. And he thought there was an 8% chance that either of them would even make it. And he put the rest of his money into it at that time, and then they ended up both working. But I don't know. I would say that he was the only person I would trust with this, based on the government doesn't really fuck with him anyways. Like with the electric vehicles, they didn't invite him to that whole thing. Biden didn't invite him to it. So I think with
That's
this
crazy.
and with blockchain, and like this is kind of where we're going anyways. With his companies and Neuralink, everything is like really for the future. So I would like for the good of the world, I think. Obviously has some villain tendencies and being crazy on Twitter, which is wild.
Yeah, but see, I don't think there's. I mean, you say good of the world, and I get that. I think it's easier for everybody. But the thing is, again, there's a paper trail.
Well, yeah.
of
By the way,
everything
I
you do.
agree with you on that. It's tough. It feels like we're going there anyways, and hopefully we can always keep that.
Yeah.
But if we are going that way, and that's the only way we can move in the future, I would say he would have the best mindset to do it. But I totally get what you're saying too. It's a tough one.
It is. It's a tough one, man.
Complicated.
I mean, like I think I posed this question to you guys before, but if money never existed and you just had to work off the barter system and your skill and that's how you obtained wealth, You know,
Shit,
people would be
if that was the case,
There'd be no dancers.
Lance would be a trillionaire. just giving you props, big dog, about how you gab and everything. He said bartering. Remember when I did that I bought Tom that flask before. I bartered with the lady at the damn counter in the shopping center, get it down. Oh, there's a nick on it. I do that shit all the time.
They did that longer than we've had currents. Had paper money.
I was like, Joe, you can barter at a mall?
They bartered for more years than we've had money.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
and coin and all that. So people just, I was good at this. I'd do it for you. You would do this for me, and we would all just.
I think people forget that.
They do.
You know.
Hey man, yeah, good one. What we got next?
What's that? What's going on?
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quits.